Hey there, Erin Bradley here with your Sunday Systems. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, which is some advice that I got from my dad way back in 2008. And if you know my story, you know that I went 100% commission in '07, and by 2008, I was about $35,000 in credit card debt and had to ride my bike to a client meeting because I didn't have enough money for gas. And as the client walked in to Starbucks, my $2 cup of coffee, my credit card was being declined for a $2 cup of coffee. So I was at financial rock bottom. I had no systems, no game plan, no safety net when I went 100% commission. And I think I just thought I could wing it and build my business organically and it was going to be fine. And as you now know, it wasn't fine. So I remember calling my dad for advice and he asked me if I thought I was going to be good at this business. And I remember thinking, yes, like I do. I really care about people and I want to take care of people and customer service and all this other stuff. And he said, well, then you do whatever it takes. And so here we are approaching business planning season. And everything I share with you guys is to help you unpack what's holding you back from creating the life of freedom that you were seeking when you started and that you deserve and that you're capable of having. So when I look back on that advice, I remember thinking, okay, I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And that's what I did for the next couple of years. And I started getting results. I would take any sales training. I would hire coaches. I would do what they told me to do. And I would check the boxes, go through the motions on autopilot and just, muscle through. And it felt like a grind, but I was desperate. So I was willing to do the work. And so if this resonates with you, where you know what you should be doing based on what everyone says you should be doing, but there's a disconnect between the desire to create success in this business and then this feeling like the work they're telling me to do feels out of alignment, or I'm not naturally good at that, or I just feel like it's hard, but I'm like sucking it up, or I'm not doing it, or there's no authenticity. So there's a disconnect, right? So as you're working through the reflection process of 2020, in order to get clear on where you are today and what you really want out of your life and how you're going to organize your business to support that vision, you've got to ask yourself, how did I feel this year? What was working for me? What was holding me back? When was I getting stuck? Think about the unchecked boxes that keep moving from one day to the next. Think about all the shoulds when you're shoulding all over yourself. I should do this. Or think about anything that you did inconsistently. Like, did you intend to do a monthly mailer or annual reviews with CMAs or anything like that? And you maybe did it for 2 months in a row and then you didn't do it for a couple months and then you did it once and then you didn't do it. And you're feeling like, why can't I do this more consistently? Or maybe it's the phone calls, maybe it's the meetings, whatever. Ask yourself, how did I feel when it came to doing the work and getting the results to create the business to support the lifestyle that I want? Because after reading a really good book called StrengthsFinder or Strength Finders, anyway, Don Clifton, he talks about how we shouldn't build on our weaknesses. We should build on our strengths. We don't need to be more of something else. We just need to be more of who we already are. And so when you look back and you notice there were times where you felt stuck, or maybe you're feeling stuck right now, I would challenge you to ask yourself, are you doing whatever it takes and muscling through? Certain activities in this business simply don't need to be done by you. And things that you're good at, I might be terrible at. Things that you enjoy, I might not enjoy. And if we're both being given the same prescription for success and being told there's only one way to do it in this business, and we're sucking it up and we're muscling through, you know what we're doing? We're depleting our energy. So we're showing up flat to the interactions that really matter in our life and business. If we could get clear and believe in the fact that we already are enough, who you are and your natural born gifts and talents are already enough. And if you are willing to get clear on what they are, in order to design your business around your gifts, what you enjoy, what you're good at, and what moves the needle for you, and be willing to organize the rest of it smarter instead of just sucking it up and letting your energy be sapped by this insecurity of, I'm not good at all these things. Why can't I be good at all these things? That mental clutter, that downward spiral, it's sapping us energetically. So instead, don't do whatever it takes. You need to work your butt off. Don't get me wrong. Don't do whatever it takes. Pick a couple things that you're willing to do, that you do well and that you have fun doing, and do a lot of that. And everything else that needs to be done needs to be examined. Does it need to be done at all? Does it need to be done by you? And if it needs to be done by you, I would encourage you to batch it, put all those energy draining activities in one batch of a couple hours, and then schedule some rejuvenation on the heels of it before you go to those important interactions in your day. So use the reflection process. Don't suck it up. Don't survive success. Don't just do whatever it takes and then beat yourself up for not being good at all the things. Just get clear on who you are, what you're good at. And if you need help with it, I'm here for you. So reach out to me with questions or feedback. Check out the website for lots of free resources. I'm here for you. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you next week.